whether you look at my philosophy on life and reality, or whether you look at what I've been warning is coming and is all around us for anyone now that wants to see, it is an absolute inversion of what I am demonized for being. Why? How can you demonize and silence someone who is saying we're all one and we're all expressions of each other, and these different experiences called human are just experiences, but we're all ultimately an expression of each other? How can you demonize someone like that? You can't. And how can you demonize someone as a Nazi when they're actually warning that a global version of Nazi Germany is coming unless people wake up fast? Pretty much here now. You can't. So what you do is you invert what they are and what they're saying, and you know that the vast majority of people will never check. They'll just listen to the BBC or the Daily Mail or whatever newspaper is in the Netherlands or elsewhere, and they'll just believe what they're told. You know that. And therefore, you know that even though you're inverting totally what someone is and what they're saying, you know the vast majority of people you communicate with won't check. And thus, they'll believe what you say, and they will act upon what you've led them to believe. But it's just an interesting point worth noting. Like I say, this is all psychological. So why do they go with the Holocaust denier? Very interesting. Certainly, this is the way I see it anyway. Anyone that looks at what happened in Nazi Germany, to Jewish people, but also to other people that are often forgotten, communists, the infirm, the mentally challenged people, it triggers an emotional response, if you've got any heart, that is, of absolute revulsion. It's an immediate revulsion. You see pictures of some of these scenes, and you get an immediate emotional response of revulsion. The reason they target you as a Holocaust denier is because they want to take that emotional revulsion, that understandable reaction, and they want to associate you with it. So if you can dub someone a Holocaust denier, what you do is the revulsion that people feel for Nazi Germany suddenly gets attached to you, and they start feeling revulsion for you. That's the psychological game going on, and that's why you get these people, absolute screaming abuse at me in the Netherlands recently, who have no idea what I'm actually saying, but they associate me with that. Right? And this is why, Brian, what they've done, if they've associated, because it's all word manipulation and psychological manipulation, they've associated the word denier with the Holocaust. Holocaust denier, Holocaust denial. So there's a word association. Those two words are absolutely connected in the public mind. Holocaust denier. So now look at what they call people who challenge other aspects of this agenda. If you challenge the scientifically nonsensical human-caused climate change hoax, you are a climate denier. When people were challenging the COVID story, they were COVID deniers. They became vaccine deniers or anti-vaxxers. And now we've got a new one, election denier. If you look at someone like the clearly senile Joe Biden, who sat in his bunker throughout the election campaign, and I'm no Trump supporter, my God, are you kidding? But you look at him, he hardly left his bunker through the election campaign because they were trying to protect him from being exposed for the fact that he's completely lost it. And when he went out to speak, he was speaking to virtually no one. What they did was frame the shot so you only saw him. You didn't see there was nobody there. But some people with phones who were there took pictures of what he was actually looking at, and it was a massive autocue teleprompter screen he was reading off, and there was nobody there. And yet that man is supposed to have got more votes in the presidential election than any president in American history. It's a joke. But if you challenge that and say, well, hold a minute, that doesn't make any sense, you are an election denier. And, you know, when you study this cult and how it manipulates people esoterically and through occult hidden knowledge, and how it uses words and how words are so important, there's no way they're using the word denier by accident. They're doing it because of and it's not even a conscious emotional response. It's an unconscious response because most of the perception manipulation goes into the subconscious mind. Subliminal manipulation, subliminal meaning below the threshold of the conscious mind. And so they put so much in here subconsciously, which then filters through to the conscious mind as a thought or a perception. And at that point, the people think it's their own thought, it's their own perception, it's their own emotional response, when actually it's been put in at a subconscious level. And they're doing this all the time. So that's why they use the Holocaust denier thing. No one is more, unless they experienced it, more revolted by Nazi Germany than me, which is why I've spent the last 33 years warning that it was coming to everyone if we weren't bloody careful. And we haven't been, therefore it's here, and more obviously every day.
I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy, from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?